me you're looking for. Perhaps we should talk.
Fucking knew it. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more The Originals. We're at season 5, episode 5. And this one is titled, Don't It Just Break Your Heart? So, as usual, very excited. I want to find Haley. We have Nazis. What else is there to say? Let's get back into it.
Rise and shine, Nightwalker Nation! If it was your aim to get my attention, then I must say you've been wildly successful. I am now singularly focused on your impending suffering. It's time to show your face.
Ooh!
Don't look to me for help. Y'all lost your chance to trade loyalty for protection.
Huh.
Look, I don't know anything. Well, that's a pity for you, then.
It's me you're looking for. Perhaps we should talk.
Fucking knew it.
You know, for someone who organized this little summit, you're woefully short on details. So I'm going to ask you one last time. Where are you keeping Haley?
Sein Mann an Vision wird sein Untergang sein.
Okay.
His lack of vision will be his downfall.
That's what he always said about you.
He.
You and I have a friend in common.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that.
August Muller. I don't blame you for forgetting. 1933.
We're going?
And so, extraordinarily tedious. I wouldn't argue with this fool when he's not listening to a single word you say.
I believe you're thinking of my brother, Elijah. He's the pompous, controlling one.
Interesting, I'd always heard that Elijah was the enigmatic and charming one, the truly distinguished element of the family. 13 years, you don't look a day over 1,000. How do you do in your class?
Oh, they found each other again.
God, I've missed
Aww.
Little friend of yours?
you. Hardly.
Do you remember him now? That trifle is my bodied armor. My Guru Nanak, my Jesus. Auguste is the touchstone to everything that I believe and the reason that I and my friends have taken your sweet Haley.
We ought to introduce ourselves. Ladies first.
Pictures? It's a nice picture.
Somebody's been busy. Busy watching you.
Oh. One of her
See what you can do.
enemies are ex-lovers.
Your daughter is dangerous. A menace. Her defect must be corrected.
Her defect is my defect. Say that again, I'll pluck out your eyeballs and eat them like olives off my fingertips.
I'll call it what it is. A dirtying of my species, which diminishes the pure and superior nature of vampires.
Make your point.
Your daughter will purify herself, submitting to the same spell that your mother, Esther, once used to bind you. Your daughter's werewolf nature, or her mother's worldly light. Clock is ticking.
What if that lunatic we call a father found Rebecca and forced her to surrender?
Rebecca is ensconced in Chicago with this Stefan character. She writes me often because I'm her favorite.
Yes, I'm afraid to disappoint you.
Wait, what did he just say?
Chicago with this Stefan character. She writes me often.
I remember.
I'm her favorite.
She does seem happy.
Well, her happiness isn't my highest order. You should know that.
We have a problem.
Yes, I believe we do. The man was a forgettable artist. A virulent fascist and a murderous slob who slaughtered werewolves by the pack.
And what did you do to him?
What makes you think I had any piece in this?
Oh, no. A couple 100 years of history. I got your back, I do, okay? But if they kill Haley and Hope isn't given a chance to save her, she will not forgive you.
And if I impose this shame upon my daughter, and then they kill her mother anyway, I won't
Good
forgive
point.
myself.
Yeah.
You should really lock your door, you know that, right?
Pretty sure he did.
Is he a Nazi?
Okay.
He's a
Well, next
vampire.
time use a lock I can't pick. So what's the deal with you and your out-of-town visitor?
Supposed to get close to her?
She's my aunt. Why are you so interested in me?
The truth?
No, lie to me.
He's come for me before. To watch me, stalk me, sometimes to bring me back.
Bring you back to where?
It doesn't matter.
Who is they? Who is they, Antoinette?
Yes. I proudly participated in the thinning of the werewolves. Decapitated some 90 with my own hands.
Thinning.
Oh my
That's a
god.
convenient euphemism.
This is the first and last warning that I will give you.
Time to go, Antoinette.
Yes, Father.
Father. He doesn't remember her? He doesn't remember anything. I'm so stupid. I'm like, he doesn't remember.
You shouldn't underestimate
Well,
him.
I guess he has regained his like family memories, kind of.
You know,
You see that? You see, that is the problem with our relationship. I think I've signed up to be his partner. He thinks that I've pledged allegiance to the king.
Yeah, well, not to risk my skull again, but you probably should have told him when you called Freya with Greta's demands.
There's nothing to say until Freya calls back and tells me if Hope intends to bind herself.
Okay.
You know, if it were just to save my mom, I'd want to do it. Or it could be the fact that I'm partially responsible for her being taken. Or that I'm not even sure I even want this freakish side of myself. But it's all those things. So please, Aunt Freya, get whatever supplies that you need. Because you and I are doing this.
She decided.
A chance it might not end well.
I think that might not end well. Does this thing have anything to do with what you and your aunt are?
Oh. I don't know if I trust him. Sorry.
this was August and his people.
Oh my god.
They did this. They tore these poor wretches from their beds. And they killed them in their place of worship.
It's not your battle, Nikolaus. Those of us that matter accept you for what you are.
Your acceptance rings a tad hollow, considering you stood witness as Mother bound the part of me these people want to kill.
No, I did everything that I could to protect you.
Protect me! You were ashamed of me. You stood and you watched as Michael beat me till I passed out cold.
I never watched you suffer. I was beside you, tortured and beaten without mercy.
To take action when people call my kind mongrels, not just to talk. Otherwise, you're no better than those who turn their backs and allow this to happen. I've a good mind to stick a dagger in you, put you in a coffin, and stack you atop our dear sister.
See Rebecca's letters.
Dearest Elijah, springtime in Chicago is ever so inspiring. Sick and tired of being betrayed by those who claim to love me, so go back to where you came from. And next time you have word that Michael is on my trail, do us all a favor. Let him come.
The old
an easier way to do this.
I will not let my past become your future. Do you understand? Do you understand? How many times have you heard me rail against the shame our parents gave me?
How many times have you heard me cry devastated over having lived my life without my mother?
Ooh.
This ends now.
Then Klaus isn't without compassion. Where is she, Greta?
I am so very much stronger than you ever imagined.
None of the witches here are strong enough to do this.
If only somebody knew a way to sneak out of here, huh?
Yeah, he's involved. Little shit.
Will he survive? I am far from blameless myself. Although he got nothing less than what he deserved, in fact, I think I took it easy on him. After I kill you, I'm gonna hunt down everyone you know and everyone you love.
My beloved.
Is it her?
Mercy for myself.
So you see, in the end, I was the match that lit the fuse.
Mercy for my daughter.
My mistake was that I humiliated them, and in doing so I empowered them with the most potent form of hate, which has fueled my rage for a millennium. Shame.
Please, mercy for my son.
Hey,
I fucking knew it!
just letting you know everything is cool here.
Uh-huh.
Anybody see you sneak out?
No. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
You know, as soon as, like, it was revealed that, well, you know, we knew he was a vampire, but then after it became, like, the vampires that we did see became significant, and as soon as we saw him, like, wait in Hope's room and knowing, like, the what they wanted Hope to do, I was just like, of course they would have someone, like, working that angle, just, like, being close to Hope and, you know, hitting on her, and just, like, I hope that Hope, it's always funny when I say that, I hope that Hope kind of gets a gut feeling at some point that something's wrong, but I feel like she's not. Is she aware of the whole thing? Like, is she aware of, like, yes, she knows that Haley's been taken, but does she know why? Does she know that these people are, like, vampire supremacists? Basically, they don't want the, like, vampires to be tainted by anything else, especially not werewolves. They go back to, like, Germany during the time of fucking Hitler, so they kind of had their own, like, race war, and it was vampires above werewolves. But does she know that? Does she know that, I don't know, like, I would be kind of suspicious of, like, a vampire. I know that she knew him before, so, like, the plan has been, like, they've been working on this for a long time. So maybe she really doesn't suspect him, but I don't know, I'd be suspicious of, okay, so you're a vampire, like, how do you feel about werewolves? You know, and she was like, why are you so interested in me? And I just hope that she has a feeling inside of like, okay, I can use this person to get that done, but then do you really trust them to give back Haley? Like Klaus said, what if we do this with Hope and then they don't give us back Haley and they kill her? What happens then? So, yeah, they brought back the Moonstone and like the ritual to suppress this part of him that has been done to him a long time ago. And what we witnessed in Vampire Diaries season 2, I believe he did the ritual to break that and to finally be able to be a hybrid, you know, to kind of like unlock his werewolf side. And I remember the scene between, it was Elijah and Elena, and he was basically explaining to her like why Klaus was so dangerous and stuff. And I remember the moment when he kind of made it clear that, well, that's the thing, Klaus is not just a vampire, he's not just a werewolf, he's fucking both. He's got the werewolf gene. So that was such an iconic scene in Vampire Diaries. And it just like brought me back to this, you know, this story and like the race for the Moonstone and stuff. So that was a really good era of Vampire Diaries in my opinion. Or it could have been, because I believe Jenna died in season 2 and she was like used for the ritual. And it was like the finale of season 2. So, you know, season 3 was mostly him with Stefan. And we still had the originals among us. But, yeah. I feel like Antoinette might not have been playing an angle. Like, yes, of course, she lied and stuff. But, you know, like she told Elijah she didn't share the views of her dad. And the fact that that was her dad is crazy. And that the other guy is her brother. And I don't know, he said he pissed some people off, so he was punished. Maybe he didn't believe in that, he didn't share the beliefs as well, so he was punished. And then he was let out, but he's kind of being forced to do it. Like maybe he really likes Hope, but he's still doing it because he has to. He feels like it's his duty to his family. Or he's truly just playing her and he sucks, you know? There's a lot to uncover still, but I think it's very interesting. And like I said during the episode, I do understand why Hope would be willing to do it. And Klaus, like you said, like it's putting her life in danger. You know, her life is at risk if she does that. So of course he's not gonna want that. And he's been like he had that part of himself suppressed for so long that to him it's like, no, we're not going to do this again. Like, there's nothing wrong with us being hybrids. There's nothing wrong with it, and I understand. But if it was, oh, you do this or your mom dies, I would do it too, you know? So, yeah, they're not justified. They don't have a valid reason to be asking to do this. But just to, like, shut them up, I would also do it. We'll see where it goes, but that was really good. Oh my god. That was season 5, episode 5. Don't it just break your heart? I guess things are gonna get pretty crazy in here, huh? For the last season, they're going all out. I think Elijah's gonna come back. So we have that to look forward to. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.